I mean, I don't know how many years this is running, but for somehow, some way, we find ourselves playing Fortnite once in a calendar year.
Dude, I was talking about it. It's amazing to me that people still come into my chat and go like, "Why is he playing this?" Like, you've been around long enough. We play it once a year.
What? Yo, what was the name of that that farm? That farm's not there. Remember
apparently I didn't want to bum you out.
Yeah.
Just drop risky reels.
What? Yeah, where's our farm?
I didn't want to bum you out, but this is the 5th season map, which is not really what OG means to me personally, but so the Anarchy Acres has been replaced on the map by Lazy Links, the golf course. They really paved paradise and put up a driving range. Makes me sick.
Speaking of paving,
priorities all twisted up.
Speaking of paving paradise, the egg carton's been going pretty hard.
Dude, I was told yesterday, or I was told today, that on yesterday's rides, we had 169 participating members.
I mean, if you think about that in real life, that's a lot of sweat being generated.
It's kind of, it's like a gigajoule of energy being produced by, by us. Now, it doesn't go anywhere. I guess that's not true. It goes into the bike and becomes sweat.
I guess, like, could they make the Peloton juice do anything, like, useful?
It'd be nice, you know, if you could power like a light bulb or two during your rides. You could probably save like $0.25 a month on your electrical bill.
Oh, we got one coming.
I'm on my way.
He's near the ping. He made me disco.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I literally did nothing. He's on top of me. I'm
okay, good. We're in no builds. Well, it's okay. I'll get you. Did we play this when you could disco?
I think that was added in like season 1. Oh, they dropped a fart bomb on me, brother.
I tried.
That's just, you know, honestly, it's all right. We were catching up. We were having a conversation.
So
when you get hit with the boogie bomb, what are you supposed to do? All you can do is dance.
Just dance. So I was talking to Ryan about like getting back on the Peloton because in Michigan, you know, fall's wrapping up and you can't really go outside much anymore.
Chilly out there, yeah.
So
not to mention, thanks to daylight savings, it gets dark at 2:45 p.m.
You're not wrong. And so anyway, so we're trying. The Peloton's gonna start heating back up. I'm messaging Ryan like, hey, you know, like I noticed you've been riding. He's like, yeah, I go for 2 hours. I go, excuse 2 hours? Like, at what point do your legs give out?
About 2 hours and 1 minute. Usually, I think, you know, the trick is I saw you in the Egg Carton sub channel. Don't follow the Egg Carton. It's full of insane people.
Yeah, but they just started, didn't they?
No, well, I mean, they just started doing the Egg Carton rides. They just started joining me, but most of them have been riding the bike, you know, relatively frequently. Some of them are, like today, somebody was like, my bike's arriving today, and then I saw them join our 3rd ride, and it was like a Hidden Hills ride. And I'm like, you gotta chill out, brother. It's your first ride. This dude's calling like, you know, a 17-minute interval where you're in and out of the saddle. Like, can't you just take like a Hannah Corbin beginner ride where you learn how the pedals work or something?
So then
that's what I'm saying. You gotta just immerse yourself. You don't do a cannonball into the hot tub, you know? You put a foot in and you're like, oh, that's hot. Then you come back in a minute and you put your shins in.
And that's what you told me. You're like, oh yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think you can hang, more or less. That's kind of what you said.
No, I said like it's counterproductive because you'll like do it once and be like, if this is what it takes, I don't want to do it. You know, it's better to build up to it. It's not you don't walk into the gym and just be like, hey, load 500 pounds on the squat rack, you know?
What about, but like, what's your recovery though? So you do it like, so if you're going 2 hours and you don't take a day off, next day you're doing 2 hours?
Yeah, usually.
But like,
you change based on the programming, right? So like some of the rides you go really hard and then some of the rides you go a little bit easier. If you're not feeling like that up to it today, you cut like, you know, 10% of your output and just try to chill a little bit.
But aren't your legs fried?
Well, listen, I don't know how much bike methodology you want to get into here. If you ride at a lower cadence with higher resistance, your legs will be toast. If you ride at a higher cadence with a lower resistance,
yeah,
your legs will be fine.
Oh, okay.
As long as the resistance is low enough.
So you ride at like 20 resistance then, that's what you're saying?
You can check my metrics and see for yourself. I'm not gonna sit here and debase myself. Okay, there's lots of people in the links.
Okay, I'm with you.
I have a gray pistol. I think we should bail. Oh, there will be no bailing.
Okay.
No, we gotta bail. Let's go.
This doesn't feel like old school Fortnite. You have like a modern skin on.
Tan line alien with the diesel jeans.
Yes.
I like that you're rocking the Skull Trooper, although I will say, I wish that they kept it black and white.
I know.
The black and purple is like, in my opinion, it's not it.
It's not it. Yo, speaking of not it, what did you do for Halloween?
Good segue. Good, nice tag related segue.
Yeah.
Okay, so on Saturday, we went to like a rec center, and there was like a kid-friendly scavenger hunt, like costume competition, trick-or-treat type deal, which was a lot of fun. And then on Tuesday, which was Halloween, we trick-or-treated. Oh, you getting blapped? No, maybe not. On Saturday, on Tuesday, we went trick-or-treating, but then after like an hour, my kid was like, I gotta go potty. So we walked home, and then I was like, all right, let's go back out. And she was like, no, I have enough candy. So we just stayed inside. But dude, I know I tweeted this. Some like 11 or 12-year-olds came to the door dressed as Skibbity Toilet. And I said, oh, nice cameraman costume. Cameraman is a character, of course, in Skibbity Toilet. And they said, whoa, he knows who we are. And I said, of course, you guys are Skibbity Toilet. And they went, ooh, like they lost their minds. It felt so good to be cool again.
What did you give him? What kind of candy does the Ryan Gary household pass out?
I mean, I would love to say that we were like super cool, but we just got like the variety pack of fun size chocolate bars.
I know, but what the chocolate bars matter?
Well, it's, you know, we inherit a lot of our chocolate culture from the UK, not America. So there was.
You see those two right there? You want to shoot or no shoot?
Let's take them.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. It's my only weapon that works at range.
Oh, nice. Finish him. We got 2 more to the left.
Did you knock him?
Yeah, I knocked him.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see him around here.
Yeah. And there's one on the rooftop.
I'm just taking shots with the Beretta, man.
We need to get you a gun, huh? I'm out of ammo.
Who needs a gun? 18 damage to the shield. Call me in the morning. Okay, let's loop around.
Okay. Wait, did you give out crackle bars? What did you give out?
It was so there's Coffee Crisp. You might be familiar with Coffee Crisp. The coffee infused chocolate bar in Canada.
You're giving away coffee bars to kids? Kids don't like coffee. To our north, I think.
Right on that red. I'm just gonna walk back with the tree in my line of sight until I'm safe.
You want to ride the lightning up here?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Coffee Crisp is goated. I will say it's a little bit more like, you know, young kids don't really like it, but that's what I'm just gonna call my wife out on this one, okay? I bought a 50-pack of candy, Fuzzy Peaches, Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, and like gummy bears or something like that, because I find the variety packs of chocolate quite mid. And then I come home the next day, she's replaced the 50-pack with a 100-pack of Kit Kats, Arrows, Coffee Crisp, and I forget what the 4th one is. I was like, man, it's not. I'm a gummy guy at heart. It's.
Can I ask you something?
Did you take no fall damage?
I took a little bit. Did you just say
Marty's? You're right.
Did you say Fuzzy Peach?
You guys don't have Fuzzy Peaches over there?
I mean, from all intents and purposes, I'm not trying to be little brother, but isn't that a euphemism?
Not where I'm from.
No?
Fuzzy Peaches. I understand what it could be a euphemism for.
But so what's fuzzy about the candy?
It has like powdered sour sugar on top of it.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
You guys don't have like fuzzy peaches in America? It's very popular here.
I mean, I think we have peach rings, but without the fuzz on them.
It's like some American food is better than the Canadian variety.
Some
fuzzy peaches. Well, I mean, fuzzy peaches are a great example. Fuzzy peaches are way better than peach rings.
Really?
Like that's not even it's not even a contest. Like, cause the fuzzy peaches have like a little, they almost got a little juice in them when you eat them. It's not like the texture of beef jerky.
Okay. I could be convinced to try some.
Oh, I got steppers to my east.
Okay.
In the house, I think it's a team. They're fighting each other. We should go out and try to get them.
Okay.
I think, if I could find them.
I heard. Yeah, they're close behind us. Maybe. I'm right behind you. I got a porta-fort. Does that matter?
I think they're in the top of the house.
Oh, you got a porta-fort too.
They're on the house.
Okay.
They porta-forted. I don't know what happened.
I double porta-forted.
I triple porta-forted.
Where are they? Where are they?
They're blowing up my porta-fort.
I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
Are you down?
No, I'm not down, but I'm on 4-hit Marty.
I think I took fall damage. Oh, I'm down. I got 2 good shots though. They're running around the south side of the house.
Okay.
One is at the base of our porta-fort as well. ASAP Sausage sent me to Hades. I love it. And then right back into it. Yeah, they won't see that coming.
Let them know who you're repping.
Oh! Peachy Nugget 420.
Yo.
How fitting.
Yo, normally don't we get like put in with some like non-sweat lords to start?
I probably ruined our bot games with my practice when you were playing backpack battles because I was ripping them up. People were like walk into the center of town. I'd shoot them once and they would just stand still, and then I'd just hit them with 3 headshots because they're literally Chat GPT 1.
Speaking of Chat GPT 1, don't you think they're gonna look back at the year 2023 and say it was an incredible year for games?
Well, obviously Lies of P.
Lies of P, Super Mario. Are you gonna play Super Mario RPG?
I did play it already in 1995 when it came out.
So it's a no.
Yeah, it's probably a no.
So like here's we were talking about Lies of P yesterday. To me, it's game of the year, potentially game of the decade. But how is
I'm crazy. I've been courting controversy by calling it game of the year. I don't know if I would go game of the decade off the bat,
but in terms of like and I love it. Like I could play it forever. But like it's starting to become Lies of Poison analytics. Have you found that or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Twitch it does okay on YouTube. Well, the problem is like on Twitch, you know, there's that culture of you're just sort of like hanging out. YouTube is like destination viewing. People are like, I really flew all the way to Cabo San Lucas to go to this place. Like I could have clicked on anything. I'm watching 90 minutes of him losing on the boss fight and not even like being close to winning. Like,
I used to think there was a place for that kind of content on YouTube, but all signs point to no.
the good news is it only takes 8 seconds to send it to the website. And it's already made, so.
All right.
All right, you picked the drop. I haven't been lucky with the drops here.
Let's go there.
I think the important thing to acknowledge is that it definitely beats Armored Core 6 in every single metric.
Really? Did you end up beating Armored Core 6?
No, honestly I just kind of got bored.
Yeah. No, to me what I like about Armored Core 6, it ended up being really short, so it wasn't like, you know, you could pop.
Whoa, but you didn't beat it.
No, I beat it.
You gotta, that's only like the first ending. Then you gotta go back through and there's other bosses that spawn on New Game Plus.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that meta. If you see credits, that's beating the game.
me beating Mom and Isaac once in an alternate universe, and then, bro, I don't need to beat what? Mom's hard. I already beat Mom. I beat their whole body. How hard could her heart be?
Hey Dan, if I made an official
No,
596
I saw that
dang
moment
horse or
coming
dang
for myself
copium
as well. I
flavor.
was like halfway through it, and I wasn't having that much fun. And then people were like, "Yeah, well, after you beat it, you haven't really beat it." And I was like, "Well, eat this Wemby."
Speaking of like, sometimes I look at Wemby and I'm like, the proportions are like if you took someone in Microsoft or Adobe Photoshop, took the top left little square and stretched it, but not proportionally.
It is crazy.
You know?
You might know more about basketball than me. That's probably a given. How is it possible that you can be 7'5"? And I understand he's playing very well. How can you be 7'5" and get one block in a game?
I mean, he's not that big though. You know what I mean?
What do you? He's not that.
He's not thick. Yeah.
Right.
You know,
okay.
like him
But, I
and
mean,
Chet
like,
Holmgren.
You don't need to be like super broad to get a block, right?
I mean, but you gotta be able to bully some people around. Like, I think if you were in the post against Wemby, you could back him down 4 out of 10 times and score on him.
Bro, this is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
What do you mean? You could do it 4. I could do it 6.
I don't even know what the post is for one, and I'm supposed to back down a potentially generational talent. Like,
I mean, yeah, but you got a little more strength.
I don't think that's true. He's 7'5".
Doesn't matter. Have you ever seen a string bean lift a weight? I don't think so.
I don't know. He's got to be, relatively strong.
All right, let me ask you this:
tall.
if you had to put your life on the line, okay?
Yeah.
Up to 10 points, would you take Wemby or would you take Shaq in his prime?
Well, here's the thing. As you know, I know ball.
Yeah.
Shaq obviously is an argument to be one of the #1 big men of all time. But the thing is, at age 19, was he doing the stuff that Wemby was doing? Maybe, maybe not though. I think you got to give a chance for Wemby to see his peak in order to actually make this an apples to apples comparison.
Okay, what about college Shaq bent a rim, like shattered a rim, college Shaq?
Yeah, but they didn't know what they know about alloys now. Back then, they were still making that stuff out of like stainless steel.
Glass.
You don't see that many shattered rims anymore.
I don't think we've seen one since Shaq. I mean, realistically,
Probably a little bit of a hazard, I guess. You don't want to go up for a dunk and then land on a bunch of shattered glass.
I mean, I would if it meant you got to dunk on someone like in real life.
I wish I brought
Just
an
like the
umbrella
cable
since
guy.
it's raining pug today.
Maybe you're not ready for that one.
No, we're not.
Jim Carrey steps on Jack Black's back in order to make a dunk, which shatters the rim, and then he falls back on the shattered glass, and he spits out his mouth guard and says, "I love this game."
Wait, Jack Black is in Cable Guy?
He is in the Cable Guy. It's true.
But that's before he was Jack Black?
He was just a guy. He was an actor, but he wasn't like, whoa, that's Jack Black. He would be like, whoa, that's Matthew Broderick's friend from the Cable Guy.
Oh, okay. Not Matthew Broderick's friend in real life.
I don't know their social situation. For all I know, they might be, I don't know. If I had to guess, they probably get along.
I gotcha. All right. Would they though? Because I think they would be trying to be like out-sing each other all the time.
Matthew Broderick's much of, I guess he was in The Producers.
What do you
He
mean?
might have a little musical theater streak inside of him, Matthew Broderick.
He sings in Ferris. He does the whole
Does
like,
he?
yeah, he does the whole dancing in the street thing in New York City. You never
I
seen
haven't
Ferris?
seen it. Well, I've seen it, but it was on TBS Superstation. And I've seen it 15 times on TBS Superstation. So I don't remember that specific moment.
So I don't watch much TV, but the other day I'm like, hey, I need a minute. I don't know if you ever had of those, like I need a minute at the end of the day when it's like you put the kids down, you're like, okay, I need a minute.
Yeah.
So I went on Netflix and I turned on Black Mirror, which I haven't really seen
It's a nice show to decompress with. you've had a nice long day, put on an episode of Black Mirror and just relax a little bit.
Oh, we got shots somewhere. I haven't seen one in a long time anyway, so I got baited. I got clickbaited. The thumbnail was Jesse Pinkman. So I'm like, come on, Jesse Pinkman.
New season, yeah.
I'm like, he can't be in an episode of Black Mirror. He's Jesse Pinkman. But essentially, I won't spoil it, but it's like, at the end of watching it, I felt horrible. Like, I felt like this was like good, but it makes you feel horrible. Is that what that show's supposed to do?
Yeah. Is this the first Black Mirror you've watched?
And like the last one I watched was with Opie's daughter, and it's all about social credit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's her name?
That one.
What's her
Bryce
name?
Dallas Howard.
Yeah, which that one's you're like, okay, like I get the
By the
point.
way, how old are you? Opie's daughter. You're making a Happy Days reference. This show came out in like 1981 or something.
Opie's
daughter.
actually from the Andy Griffith Show, which was produced in the 50s. All right, here we go.
Yeah, there was a lad on the other side of this. He's grappling up to this bridge right here.
Grapple that bridge.
I've broken his shield. There's a bush as well. I got one of those as well.
Yeah.
Just send it down there. Honestly, I was landing some shots. See them way back? These are Apollo shots, though. This is like shooting into the labyrinth. I'm kind of more of an open field sort of guy.
More of a CQC kind of guy.
I think that's true.
Yeah. You know, like you get a little lucky and tap a few. Yo, mods, after this prop bet, can we get just a long-term prop bet? Will Ryan and I win a game? The duration of the stream. Let that thing. I wanted to get to 20 million in liquidity. All right.
Yeah, let's bail. I don't think we're beating them there.
All right.
This is what bothers me the most, man. OG Fortnite, but they didn't bring back Tomato Town. It's called Tomato Temple instead. Like, what are we doing here?
Why do you think they did that so they can like 2 years from now bring back OOG Fortnite?
Now you're always under promise and over deliver. I hear you. I think that's fair for Black Mirror, though. I think you had the normal experience. There's like 2 episodes of the show that have an ending where you're like a little bit, you know, happier at the end than you were at the start.
I mean, it's like really intriguing television, but I just didn't expect the end to be like, hey, take your insides and throw them into a blender. Like that's kind of what it felt like.
I will say though, for the most part, I think it's just a personality difference. I don't really find myself vibing with too much television that's like designed simply to make you feel good.
Like
maybe
Ted Lasso?
I'll watch an episode. Exactly, that's the perfect example.
Like you won't watch it?
If it's good, that's fine. Like if it's good and also it's feel good, which as I understand Ted Lasso is, or was at least for a while. But if it's like its only merit is that it's comfy, I respect it, but that's not for me.
Oh, no, I think we're on the same page with that. Like,
I'd rather, you got to show like, trying to think, like The Office. They're like, oh, these are my comfort characters. I want to see someone declare bankruptcy episode 2. I want to see someone, I was like real stuff that people go through, like alien invasions and stuff like that.
declare bankruptcy. I mean, but Ted Lasso is a good show. I actually got. Anyways, I had a clip. You watch Ted Lasso or no?
I don't. I decided maybe 2 years ago I will never pay for another subscription service in my life.
What do you pay for currently? Amazon Prime?
Netflix, Prime, I don't really count.
Yeah.
Simply because the
cost
Prime
of doing
Video,
business.
Well, yeah, Prime Video means nothing to me. The shipping is like everything.
But there's some good stuff.
I was watching stuff on Prime Video, and then I remember like I got it on my phone, and I was like, I'm gonna keep watching some stuff on Prime Video, and it was like, you gotta log into your Amazon account, and I was like, cut. You're cut. Netflix doesn't ask me to log in, so when I'm shaving my head, that's what I'm watching. And Disney Plus, which gets me a lot of guffaws, but Disney Plus is goated for children's content for sure.
What's guffaws?
People will laugh at it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're laughing because you have Disney Plus. I think they're laughing because they were to open your closet, 50% of your wardrobe is Mickey Mouse, Jimmy Buffett shirts.
It's not 50%, but it's not low. I'm just keeping it honest with you. It's maybe like 15%. That's a non-negligible proportion.
But I'll tell you what, as I've gotten older and dad, like I've truly embraced like vacation culture where it's like, look, if you're there, you might as well slurp out of the Mickey Mouse ears. You know what I'm saying?
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, what are you trying to look cool? Like at that time, your life's over, buddy.
You would not catch me dressing up for pirate night on the Disney cruise if I didn't have a kid. And
Wait.
I saw people that were doing it, and I was like, you're just built different.
All right, there's a guy close to us in the southwest-ish. I lost him, but he's there. I know he is in my heart.
Are you hearing that?
Yeah.
They're on top of us. They're on top of us. I'm out of here. I'm taking the zip line down.
Okay, good luck. I'm down.
You have my word. I will get your reboot card.
I'm trying to find a way I can slide.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get your reboot card. They're coming after me.
Chat says the sweats are out this season. You're not wrong.
Eat that, Jack Skellingbeard. Can you fall off?
I can try.
Yeah, fall off to the west side if you can.
Okay. Oh,
Keep coming this way.
right behind you. Right behind you.
Yeah, but they got an angle on us here.
Oh, that's why you said west side.
There's a reason for the season.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll get your reboot.
Get my
card.
American Express. Do you use American Express?
We do have it in Canada, but I don't use it. But I don't have a good reason for that.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around your Fortnite skin.
It's a good skin, man.
I've never seen it in my life, though. Is it brand new?
It's probably the one I used last time. You know what? It's not, because I was playing this with Sips and Mouth for a bit.
You see Sips' garage flooded again? I feel like that floods once a week.
It's that island lifestyle, man.
Oh, yeah.
In old Jersey. I think it's a good skin. I like it because there's just something about a skinny alien in low-rise jeans that, I mean, if you don't see the humor in that, I don't think we'd get along, honestly.
Is that some underwear showing?
I think it's the waistband of the Joe Boxers. Yeah.
Ah. Oh, you're bringing me back.
Of course.
Yo, hear me out. Old school OG PUBG. You think they'd bring that back?
Dude, I felt bad.
Thank you.
It's so funny. Oh, I've been lit up. I've been downed, but do your best, sir. It's a hot spot you're dropping back into. I felt bad because remember when PUBG was at its height?
Yeah.
They started removing partnerships from people. They were like, you got to play more PUBG to stay in the partner program.
Yeah.
Well, I saw them as a recommended follow on Twitter on their official account, and I saw their official account follows me. How the turntables.
Did you block them?
No. I'm not gonna follow them. It's a mobile game, right?
I mean, I don't know if you ever played it. This is not sponsored, but I played PUBG Mobile once, and like you feel like a legend.
I believe that for sure. Okay, I'm getting some intelligence that we should drop into ranked instead of unranked.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. Ranked? They don't even have a rank for us. Hey, so I want to talk to you about marketing real quick.
Of course, as you know, I'm an expert.
So
My favorite part of the business.
So I watched. I'm not I played World of Warcraft back in the day.
This is solo though. This is
Okay,
solo.
hold on. Ranked duo.
There we go.
Already rank unranked. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think it just means that we don't have a rank yet.
And so I watched like 10 minutes of BlizzCon, and then I don't care about World of Warcraft. And then I had to go somewhere, and I found myself playing it on Twitch on mobile, listening to it on the drive. And I'm like, I don't even care about WoW, but why am I thinking about going to play WoW? Did that affect you at all?
I don't think you need talk about marketing. I think you need to talk about psychology.
But I'm serious, like
I'm so far out of the World of Warcraft loop. I know, like it's back, right? People are doing like hardcore, like first to kill the Lich King races or something like that.
No, like hardcore is
watched,
you play, and then if you die, your character's gone forever,
yeah.
which is amazing.
Well, I was watching. There was like a clip that was like, check out this amazing clip from like original Warcraft or original World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And it was just like literally imagine like I'm World of Warcraft graphics. It was literally just someone walking into a cave and doing this for like 45 seconds. And then the chat was going insane. They were like, rip, rip, rip. And there was like a couple little demons were like walking behind them. They go, rip, rip, rip. And then they did die, but they were still jumping right to the last moment. And I was like, man, I just don't get it. Something incredible must be happening, but I don't understand what's happening at all.
Let's go junk. Let's go junk. But like, why did I want to play World of Warcraft after I watched that?
Probably you played it before, right? So it reactivates some nostalgia.
Yeah. But that didn't do that for you for Super Mario RPG.
I will admit I only rented Super Mario RPG as a kid. So I think I played up until I got Mallow, and I was like, man, I can't wait to see what they do with Mallow in the next 25 years. Rip me. Dude was a little marshmallow cloud who shot lightning bolts in a game where everybody else was just using a little hammer. Nintendo said, you know, go back to storage, Mallow. See you never. Don't even get me started on Gino.
Who's Gino?
Gino's he's got the triangle head.
I know Mallow. I know the Mallow meme. I've never seen Gino.
Gino's like he's the second super character you get or something. The second original.
I never played it, so that's why I'm like kind of excited.
You know, I think it's a good game. I think it'll be kind of a snoozer on Twitch.
Yeah, maybe
because it's a turn-based RPG.
That's why I think it may be the first like new game I play with my kids, because I feel like it's
now, that's a good idea.
Because it's snoozy, right? So like you don't got to worry about too much dopamine hitting or anything like that, you know?
No microtransactions. Yeah. No ads.
All right, I don't think we're alone here.
There's I see a gamer on top of us. For sure.
Okay.
I'm kind of sick at landing. When did that happen? I'm looking for Dan. I'm gonna run to Dan. I got a treasure chest. I'm still gonna run. Oh, jog.
Okay, I'm scouting.
I see one at the entrance of Junk Junction.
Okay.
You getting tagged at?
No, that just means that there's noise. That red.
I knocked one.
You want to keep him alive? I'm with you. Let's see where he's gonna go. He's gonna lead us right back to the cheese wheel.
This is the pre-yeet era, right? I can pick him up and eat it. Oh! What are you gonna catch?
Oh, someone's dropping right on us. Northeast. I think that's his body.
I think you're probably right. I'm covering the entrance of Junk Junction.
Right here. Got him. Pinged him.
I'm on my way to the rooftop.
Oh, this is our kind of speed, man. Oh yeah, baby. Electric kitten. Yeah, this is.
Let's go, bot games.
Yo. We're with our people now. This is our speed. This rank. All right.
This is what it's all about right here. This is what we play for. This is what we practice for. Suppressed submachine gun. Holy stink bomb. You wanna chug jug, brother?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Is the jug the one? Oh, I'm thinking of a smash keg. What's the keg? Slurp keg?
Oh, all right. Oh, heads up, heads up.
He's one tapped, but like legitimately.
Show your face. Let's go push him. Let him know who you're repping.
I'm taking the other side.
It's our time here. There's another team. There's another team.
He's right.
Not anymore. Oh, we're in the right rank. What are we, wood?
It feels great.
And you know those are real people too, no matter what they say.
Without
All
a
right.
doubt.
All right. Nice kills.
Also,
nice kills.
In that whole situation there, I got shot at 1,000 times and didn't get hit once. So
You love to see it.
they missed literally every single shot.
You know what? It's crazy, man, to think, all memes aside, that this game is still relevant after all this time. You know,
It is crazy.
just games don't have those. You think of like Minecraft, Biasly, Isaac, and this. What else has these kind of legs?
League of Legends, I guess, but
Does that even count?
like, it's more like a addiction, I think, than a recreational activity.
As you've got
Asteroids, yeah, asteroids for sure.
as you've gotten older, what do you outside of working out and like since now your dad life, what do you do with like your slim of free time? Oh, right there,
it's
right
like-
in front of us. You see him?
Oh, I
marked
do.
it.
I do. Let's go. I'm a little light on ammo, but I don't miss, so it's okay.
He's on the other. Yep. You get him from the left. I'll get him from the right.
Knocked.
You got that guy?
Yeah, I'm on the last one as well.
Nice.
We take those. We take those. I told you I don't miss. They still didn't land a shot. I'm losing my mind.
Blue is salty, huh? I'm good.
Some ammunition, man.
So what have you been doing with like your shred of free time? Just working out? Is that your?
Yeah,
You're
like, I
guilty
think it's
too.
a misnomer for me to say that I don't have free time. What I do with it is I wake up early and I work out. And that's like 2 hours a day. That's a lot.
That's why when you said you work out 2 hours, I'm like, how does my man carve that? Like a 2-hour chunk?
Well, you know, you go to bed as early as possible and then wake up as early as possible.
Okay.
Let's go. Our bathtub is fixed. Let's go. Thank you, Kate. Can I
Well,
tell you? Here's,
yeah,
here's
what
a
was
very
that?
dad story for you. We have these bath bombs that we use when our daughter takes a bath, and they spit out when it's fully dissolved. It spits out this little toy. It's about the size of like.
It's like a Kinder Egg.
The toy is about the size of a toy inside of a Kinder Egg. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were having a bath. Oh, she said, "Oh, never mind." Oh no. But we were. We dissolved it, and it was a little toy astronaut. I don't know. It's like this. It's like the thickness of like a potato chip, right? So it's really thin. And then we were draining the bathtub to get her out of the bath, and I said, "Where's your astronaut?" And she said, "Oh, I found it." And then she picked it up in her hands, and then she dropped it like right into the drain as the drain sucked it up. So I went like, "Oh!" and then. I didn't know, because like we've only lived here for a few months, right? It's the first time I've ever taken the drain cover off. I didn't know whether it was a screw off top or a pull off top, so I just yanked on it, and it came out super nice. So I was like, it must be a yank off type, and I got that astronaut out before it clogged up our plumbing, but then it did not go back in.
So you just got an open hole?
It's just the open drain, yeah.
So like,
So we got our resident handy woman. My wife is in the process of fixing it, and
that direction?
I have the utmost faith in her.
I believe. I feel like you can fix anything nowadays with YouTube.
Yeah. They're in the house that you're behind.
Take a seat.
That.
Up to your right.
Oh, on the tree.
Yep, I got you.
Don't worry, they're garbage. Good stuff.
Nice
bro.
work, kid. Nice work. It's good to be back, man. Where we belong.
Oh, baby.
Man, I wish all matchmaking was like this. You know, like
I
it puts you in
know.
the right rank. You know, because I know when we get to the circle, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a real fight. You know, at the end, but at least we get there. You know.
Yeah, the first like 20 minutes of the match is just like wild and out. You can do whatever you want. We're in the dirt league. The heck is it? There's another chug jug here if you need some juice.
Yeah, I could take some juice.
An epic rocket launcher. Could use some sniping, man. Where's my... Oh, you gotta go tac shotgun, obviously. That's the... What the heck was that LMG?
Like a mouthful of this. Ryan Gary in college when the PBR keg came out.
So true. So true. I would pick up the whole thing even though it's about 100 kilograms. Just slam it into my face. You ever moved a keg?
I have. Not,
They're really heavy.
I don't think I've moved a full keg. Probably they do half. Half
They
keg.
do halves. They do half kegs. They do full ones. They do half ones. You
Uh,
expect? Oh, I'm coming.
to my north. I'm just getting back.
They must be in the golf course somewhere.
Yeah. So they're
I'm gonna
like
camp on this tree. Oh, I see them. They're on this tree right here.
good eyes.
They're behind the evergreen.
Yeah, they don't want this. Take a couple of those. Call me in the morning. Oh yeah, baby.
You got him?
Yeah, I naded him.
Yo, let's go. I missed every shot. I'm closing in on this fool though.
Oh, I think he just went vertical on us. No, where is he? I got no eyes.
Don't sweat him.
You get him?
He's been sent to his maker.
All right, slurp this up.
Holy, ammo delivery service. Your
All right,
driver is outside. Do you need any ammo? I just kind of sucked it all up.
No, you're good. I'll slurp whatever's left over. All right.
Not much.
Any excitement slash plans slash thoughts on the new Risk of Rain or the remade Risk of Rain? That way. Sorry, I'm trying to ping.
Yeah, let's rush the tree. He's like, he's probably got 10 shield left,
Okay.
but it's not gonna happen.
Sandwich him.
I got left. Skibbity on this toilet, brother. He's on this tree. Tree past it.
He heard the shots and went running.
I'm rushing again. Eat this, Wemby. He's one death. Oh, good stuff.
There's pinatas everywhere, man. All right.
Yahoo! They literally, like, I know it's bots or
It's
worse.
not bots. It's not bots. It's not bots. Dude, don't even put that out there.
They haven't landed, like, a shot.
Well, if you look at our hit ratio, we're probably shooting about 20% from the free throw line too.
Yeah, but, like, that's still, it kills 0. That's way better than none. None shots?
I just don't think it's bots. I just think it's probably like kids home from first grade that are homesick, you know?
Dude, that feels great. Because people are always like, oh, why are you, like, dunking on kids? You know how much time I spend modifying my personality to be around my child and my child's friends? It's time for you to pay the piper.
But you don't hit them with like G-rated dad jokes like you would like YouTube
Of course,
riffing.
yeah. We have fun with it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, let it fly. Like this is the real world right here. Fortnite is the real world. I'm not gonna take it easy on you. Let that be a lesson to you, kid.
I think we win this game. How many kills you have?
6.
Nice.
How about you?
5. That's half the map. Someone in chat, NL says Fortnite is the real world. I mean, it can be construed.
It's an allegory for the real world. It's like, you know, the same way the Matrix is an allegory for the real world. I forgot how to speak for a second there.
It's okay.
I'm rushing towards the bullets.
Okay, I'm with you.
I run towards the bullets. Used to run away from them. How sad is that?
Oh, you hear that? Sounds like 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
3rd of July for you.
Close. Very
5th,
close.
5th of July?
1st of July.
Oh.
Oh, baby. They don't know. I don't know.
I think they're above us. I think they're on top of this this pineapple hut.
I
Where
don't
are
think
they?
so. I think they must be below.
Oh. Oh yeah, there they are. Little
There's one.
Timmy. Ooh, headshot.
I don't even see him.
Just look in the gorge.
Oh!
Like shooting fish in a barrel. Clean up.
So there's one downed in this cabin down here.
We'll turn the leftover bodies into
they're in
fish
the
oil.
gorge.
How do you like your fish oil? All right, these are not bots. No one. I get my college roommates watching, saying these names are bots. They're not bots. All right, buddy.
No shot. These are bot names. Oh, you got one?
No,
Oh,
I don't know
just
where
over
he's
the
at.
ridge here. Just over the ridge here. Oh!
Jack Skelly.
Tough luck, brother. Oh, and behind us in the gorge.
Okay,
where
don't
we
get
fought.
cocky. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky.
He's dead. He's downed at least. Then there's two more. One of them's a bush. They're on the ridge where we killed the guys.
Okay.
He's one tap. They porta-forted. I'm getting behind this big rock here.
Okay, with you.
Oh, baby.
Bush.
You see the bush at the top?
Yeah.
Do you
Show
have
it.
any rockets in your inventory?
I do not, but I got pocket rockets. Ace is full. You know what?
Oh, shots to our left, too. Yeah, two coming our left.
Let's get. Ace is full, Mike.
Both are wounded.
Finish him.
Oh, one on this rock right next to you. I'm coming.
Ace is full, Mike. Oh, that's not you. I got Mega Man next to me. He's Halo.
It's Ninja!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stay there. I got you. Takes 10 seconds.
We're good. Good saves. Good saves. Good saves. They're
You medical?
spectating us now. They're. I got meds. I'm good. They're spectating. The bots can't spectate.
They can't believe exactly. They can't believe that we killed them too. They're like, these guys must be hacking.
You say it's Ninja?
He's wearing the ninja skin.
Eat the cabbage.
Smart. I got 3 first aid kits if you need some.
Okay. I got some bandages. Oh man, it's time to load up here. Submachine gun.
I'm pushing up to safety. I'm gonna try to get to
Okay.
here. It pinged red. Maybe there's a guy there. Or maybe I just don't know how to ping.
It's just middle mouse. All right, I'm coming with you. Oof.
Good fight.
I mean, this is ours to lose here.
One down here.
One to our right. Right there.
Good intel.
Say goodnight.
Jonesy.
Nice shot.
Just staying moving. Oh, there's one over here.
Oh, I see you.
Sorry, it's not gonna go down like that. Billy Quinn 90.
Yeah, and
Another one right there.
we're getting shot at from somewhere. Okay, down below. Billy Ripken.
Just keeping my eyes peeled.
We could use some shields, huh?
It would be nice. It would be nice. Maybe these guys will have some. I feel like I'm using my eyes for the first time. Like I'm seeing so much. There's one right there. They're gonna res their lad. So here's what we do. Take one of these.
Please hit it.
Hey, I'm going in. They're up. They're down. Oh, they're
Oh
done.
yeah. You earned that slurp. You earned that slurp.
Oh, baby.
We got to get some juice, man. We can't get cocky. We got to get the win, but we got to get some juice.
It's crazy to think this is how Apollo feels like all the time. It's a superpower.
We're used to. Now he plays Civ, right? That's his thing.
Yeah, I know, right? What a... It's like Victor Wembanyama becoming an accountant. What's he doing? I'm going back to our high ground.
Okay.
Oh, they're here. It's the last team too.
Okay.
They're not up here, but they're at the tower.
Okay. Is it worth me coming up? Uh-oh. I went up the wrong one. It's on you, brother. He's gonna rip me.
I'm coming to help.
No, no, don't. He's got a golden Elden Ring outfit on. Be careful.
Okay, okay.
It's 1v2. You got this. Time to clutch up.
Just got to get to the ideal location. They're parachuting in. I see them. See them on my map. On my HUD, I see them. We got to take some shots off him before it gets too zany. How is he? He's coming in.
Come on, come on. Tap him! Oh, good try. Good try. We're close, man. We're gonna get one.
That stings.
That is not a bot name.
Big rank up though. Holy.
Nice battle. I went up the wrong tube.
56,000.
22 squad eliminations. Uh-oh, what are you? What's your rank?
Silver 1!
Oh no, I need you to get some less kills, man.
Wait, what are you?
Bronze 3.
Bronze 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Wait, does it go 3 to 1 or does it go 1 to 3? Like, are you one rank below me or?
I think I'm one. I think I'm one below you. Chat saying that's not
that
generous.
Oh, 3 is the best. Okay, so we're 3 is higher than 1. Okay, 1 below. That's no problem.
Yo, do you hear this song?
I do hear it.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you for the bits. I hear it. Yeah.
This is honestly like back in the day. Look, and I know I don't want to hear Peep OG, but like when I would load, I would be working at night. I'd pull up on the second screen, waiting to see the slot machine Gamba. This would be the warm-up song to that stream. It would just be a bunch of people in chat with nodders, you know.
Dude, I was losing it when you got that. You got a 4 complete rows and columns of Wonkas.
A full Wonka face.
And then 1 complete column of bonuses. Isn't that a full Wonka card? And then it was like
25 bucks.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, it paid out probably like 25x your bet, but I'm like, shouldn't that be like the, like the 100,000x your bet? It's a Willy Wonka slot machine. Then I was asking chat, and they're like, Wonka's a low value symbol. I'm like, what do you? It's his machine.
That's actually not true. I mean, it's like, it would be like A tier symbol. S tier is like the W's, because then you get to go to like the glass elevator, and that sends you up to Loompa Land.
Whatever happened to the dang 3 bells, 3 cherries?
Oh. Tell you what though, TwitchCon was interesting.
It's got to be like a different culture now. It's been so long.
I mean, like TwitchCon itself was like, You know, like PAX. I gotta be careful I say it. Remember how like PAX? How do I say this? Like you knew people at PAX. You know, like PAX was like you play games, you know people. Chess new games.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
was like you walk around and like, even though I didn't know the people, I didn't recognize them either.
That's how I feel every time I see a tweet that's like, here's the top 10 streamers of the month. And I'm like, I've literally never heard of like any of them.
Yeah,
It's like 9 streamers it's not that I'm saying they're not popular. I just don't know who they are. It's 9 streamers I don't know and then Shroud.
Yeah. I would say the one, I mean, there was like one interesting thing, one cool thing. Dan Clancy was just walking around. Like everywhere. Like if you wanted to talk to him, you could. Like he was like an inch from me, and then I'm like, I had a conversation in my head. I'm like, do I want to talk to him? I'm like,
Hey, you ever consider raising the split? I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned this to you.
But
I'm gonna land at this pinata, by the way.
okay, I'm with you. I'd say the cool thing. Go ahead.
We feast on them.
All
Get
right.
some loot and then we feast.
Okay, don't you think there's loot inside of here if you hit it? Oh, there's
Oh,
someone
that's
right
why
behind there. Someone right behind the tail.
Oh, okay. I'm at the very top, but I can snipe down a little.
No need to snipe, brother. Yeah, if you could snipe.
Coming
There's
with me?
anime.
Oh!
The other one's up top. No gun. Mommy Sam. I'm out of bullets.
I'm on 0 too. Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, take the whole system down and watch the loot pile up. It's a load-bearing leg.
We gotta go quickly. What?
Oh my god, what is this made out of? These are the same alloys they make the rim out of.
There we
now.
go.
Oh.
We gotta split this a little bit. You take
yeah.
the. You know what? You take that. I'll take this. All right.
You know, I think there's 2 shields in this. 3 shields. So I'm gonna slurp 2 and give you 1. Oh, you want to push me in the shopping cart for a minute?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you.
My pleasure. 12 bullets. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Don't know my own strength.
All right. Let's
Oh,
do it.
look at this. Oh, hey, what was...
Look at that, Tony Hawk.
That was kind of sick, actually.
All right. We got our mileage. All right.
Kind of unlooted down here.
Very fresh.
And it will remain so.
How's
I don't know what
how's
I'm
the
doing.
how's the Vancouver team doing? The Vancouverites. What's
Dude,
their team? Canucks?
they're in the 3rd place in the whole NHL right now.
The whole. What's the record? 3-0.
9 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss.
What's your commit?
Which was BS, bro, because they got fucking jobbed by the referees.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't see the game. I'm just following the discourse.
That's my question. Like, how committed are you? Do you watch like 1 game a week, or just you mix it up? Or you don't watch any?
I try to if the game is on. I never thought I would say this, by the way, but like 7 p.m. starts are like a little late for me these days. Because I'm like, man, the game doesn't finish till like 9:30. That's like my whole evening. So I try to like have it on if I'm doing other stuff. Like if I'm doing the dishes or tidying up or, you know, spending some time with my daughter. Then I'll have it on kind of ambiently in the background.
Gotcha. Hey, I read this thing. I don't know if it's true. I read like, do you have candles in your house? Like, does Kate into candles or no?
We have like 2 candles, I think.
I saw something on Instagram. It's like, hey, if you have candles in your house, you're putting petroleum in your air. Is that true?
No, I think there's like, I mean, they have wax in them, which is a hydrocarbon like petroleum. But when it burns, it doesn't put petroleum into the air, right? Like it's.
Well, it's saying like inside your household, you're like putting petroleum in there.
I don't. It can't be. It's one of those things that I'm like. I don't know enough to say that it's wrong, but it sounds dumb, so it can't be right.
I know, but maybe like, you ever think something sounds so dumb it could be true?
There is one thing like that I saw.
What?
Did you know that they have done studies? I know that's what people say when they're about to make something up, but I promise you that I don't know if it's true, but the person who tweeted it was like, "Here's the studies that prove that it's true," and I was like, "All right, I'll take you at your word." That they can't figure it out, but people who self-report eating ice cream tend to have lower BMIs than people who don't eat ice cream. And they can't seem to devise a study that would prove the null hypothesis, which is that all other things being equal, ice cream consumers should gain more weight than people who don't eat ice cream ever. All other things being equal, which is impossible to do.
So you're basically saying like people who say they eat ice cream have a lower body mass than people who say they don't eat ice cream.
Yes.
So
there's a lot of stuff involved in that, okay?
Well,
The people
are lying.
To some, the non-ice cream eaters might actually be eating ice cream or might be eating something that's worse for them. I'm just saying they've done multiple studies that have pointed at a similar conclusion. I'm not saying it's ironclad. I'm not saying ice cream makes you skinny. What I am saying is that it
doesn't make you fat.
I also would not say that because that.
But that's what the study is saying.
I think the study is saying people who eat ice cream maybe have, like, there's something else. There's a secret sauce. Maybe it's the ice cream, or maybe it's that if you eat a lot of ice cream, it's because you're like, outside on a hot summer day going for a nice walk or something like that, and then you walk by an ice cream parlor and you're like, hey, let's get some ice cream.
That does sound kind of nice.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
I'm not, but that is, I think, and I'm not trying to, I know that it might be a little controversial for you. I think there are skinny guy foods within junk foods. I think there are skinny guy foods, and I think there are big guy foods. Ice cream strikes me as a skinny guy junk food.
Hold on. A skinny guy junk food. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, they're way out. I don't have a sniper, do you?
I do, but
Let's rush them.
I don't see him yet. I got no eyes. Sure, let's.
Oh, sorry. I should have marked them. They're right. They're out there on the 18th green. You see them chipping around? I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna go run them over. You versus the you she told you about.
Okay, he's one tapped on shields and then full life bar. I assume it's gonna take me like a minute and a half to get there, but I'm on my way.
Whoa.
Yeah,
maybe not.
Maybe pull back. Maybe pull back a bit. Maybe pull back.
Okay. They don't know how to shoot.
I think this is a horrible engagement.
Yeah.
We got one tree. We got an explosive device.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. I'm not. Forget that golf cart. See you never.
So you're saying a skinny guy's snack is ice cream, or treat is ice cream, and you said there's a big guy treat.
I would like a big guy treat for me is like Doritos.
Because you can't just have you can just have one bowl of ice cream. You can't just have one Dorito.
Yeah, you could eat like a scoop or two of ice cream, and then you're like, I'm satiated. But I feel like Doritos is like it's the one ring. It's like the more you put it on, the more you want to wear it.
I don't see you as being wrong on that. So since you've entered your full 1,000 ride Ellie Love Peloton arc, have you changed the way you've eaten?
I eat worse and a lot more.
Really?
I need the extra calories. I probably don't need to be getting them from eating like 9 persimmons a day, but that's where it's coming from right now.
Wait, J.K. Simmons as a treat?
He came out with a new fruit recently.
What's persimmons?
Persimmon is it's a fall fruit.
Are you, Chad, is he memeing?
Persimmons, bro.
Oh, we got one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Little buddy behind him. He's got no shields. His buddy's got no shields. Not a bot.
Oh.
His buddy is hard left. Yeah, running.
Yeah, they're fighting someone else, I think, in the...
It's not. Let's be careful.
No, I think we're okay.
Is persimmons like a pear?
I think we clear them. Kind of like a sweet tomato apple type joint.
Where's the origin? Not the Midwest.
Asia, maybe? I knocked him. Oh, let's get on that.
Oh.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I don't want to slurp everything. Oh,
Well, right on us.
it's a plague doctor.
Holy. I was useless there. I'd like to apologize.
It's okay. Plenty of slurpa.
I did get the kill, so maybe not that useless. But
No, you got him.
yeah, there's another slurpa over here for you, too.
Thank you. I've never, you know what? I just know it's hard to believe. I've never even heard of a Persephone.
I feel like they keep introducing new fruits like every 2 years. Persimmons were new to me maybe like 10 years ago. I only know them fairly well because they're part of like Korean cuisine. Oh, at the house behind us.
Okay. Are they shooting at us or someone else?
Right at me. I lost half shields.
Other way, middle of Loot Lake. We got to pick
Okay,
a side.
I'm going in the house. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go in the house. Or as in the house as we can go.
Down to out front. Okay, take your time.
No, I'm dead too. That just
We got
sucked.
sandwiched.
There's not much you could do about that.
Anime skin.
I died to Naruto. Fetching results.
What color?
6 squad eliminations though. Holy.
Are you still the same rank? We need to get you down to bronze,
Yeah.
man. Okay, I gotta get you.
Well,
down to
we're
bronze.
working on it, aren't we? What can I say? When you're this goated, I was thinking we gotta get us up to gold, man.
What is diamond the highest?
I have absolutely no idea. I have not sniffed a rank higher than gold in any video game.
Really?
in 10 years.
What were you in Dota in your heyday?
They didn't. I played it so long ago. They didn't have visible MMR. The only way you could derive where you were is you would look at your stats, and they would tell you if you were playing in low skill, medium skill, or high skill. That's how long ago it was.
But see, if you're playing Dota, it's the same thing as WoW. You're just clicking numbers.
I was thinking about that, and this is very me coded, I'll admit. But I was talking about how on Sunday we took our kid to a class, and then we had like 2 hours of nothing, right? Which is very rare. We're like, what should we do? We got brunch, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go home and rake the leaves.
And how
People
do
were
you,
like, you'd really spend your free time like raking the leaves? I was like, well, think about it. You might come home from work. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm not judging. But you're like, oh, I'm like so excited to play League of Legends. You play like 5 hours of League of Legends. Half of the games are fun. Half of the games make you angry. Your rank is in the same place after you finish as it was when you started. And you're not like, you've still got a lot of stuff to do in your life. You know, raking the leaves is like a free win. I go out there for 60 minutes, 90 minutes. I got a podcast in my ears. I get to listen to a podcast, knock something off the to-do list, get a little exercise, get a little vitamin D, make the homestead look a little nice, and then like I feel fulfilled. I got an easy dub early in the day.
also the my man meter gets a little bit more filled up, you know? We're doing
So
something
true.
on this.
Although I squandered it completely by breaking the bathtub. So I'm starting from zero again.
I think there's a switch that flips, man, because I was looking forward to, and I was like trying to find time. I'm like, I got to clean these gutters. You know what I mean? Like I was like looking forward to cleaning the gutters.
Yeah.
And
I hear you.
And it's like once the gutters are done, you're like, man, I did this. It doesn't have to be done for another year now. And then you just kind of feel like, that's good.
You're giving me a good idea. Haven't cleaned the gutters yet. Holy. So I'm like wistfully, I'm like, oh, this weekend might be the last weekend I have to rake the leaves because the tree is like almost leafless at this point. But I'm like, you know, I'm gonna miss it. And then we went to Canadian Tire. I bought a snow shovel and de-icing salt. It was the first weekend in November, and it sometimes does not snow once a year here. But I was like, I'd rather have it now just in case.
Are you going to be like the guy from Home Alone? Salting at like midnight, going up and down the streets.
I would. I don't think I would be the guy from Home Alone, but I would salt and shovel the sidewalk of my neighbor's house if they were away.
That was mighty kind of you.
But then, like, 2 houses down the street, they can eat this Wemby as far as I'm concerned.
You got
Oh,
action?
I'm getting shot at. Yeah, I just got shot at. They're right here.
Okay, I gotta get down. You mark them, I can nade them.
They're inside of this little area right there. Next to this bush.
Eat those Wembies.
Hit for 91. Shield's broken.
One's dropped, like a sack of russets.
They're right there, behind the wall there. Oh, that's another one. Their shield's broken. They're dead. There's one more, maybe? I don't know if that was the one.
I downed one. I think they're gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the squad then.
Lord Hamburguesa was the name. The Spanish for hamburger.
No way. I wouldn't have thought that. Gold tier assault rifle? It is like I look forward to doing chores a little bit. Yeah. There's some of them that I'm like, I'm not that pleased with.
Like what's your chore tier list?
Say this. I don't mind. I mean, mowing the lawn, raking the leaves, close to number 1. Exercise outside. It's the first time in my life I've ever understood why someone would spend their free time doing like pressure wash simulator. Because you're slow. Every time you make a pass, you're like, oh man, we're like, that's 12%. Then the next one, you're like 24. And you're like slowly inching it up. Oh. I'm not a big fan of vacuuming though.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, that's the same thing as pressure washing.
I feel like once you finish vacuuming though, there's some shooting here. Or is that you?
That was me.
Okay. Once you finish vacuuming, like when you mow your lawn and you hit every spot, the grass doesn't grow for like a day or at like a perceivable amount. This takes like 2 weeks and then you're like, oh, now I gotta mow again. But with the vacuum, you always like finish vacuuming and then you're like, oh, there's cat hair on the ground. Or like, I missed the spot. Or
I got you. What's bottom on the tier list of chores? Like the absolute worst?
Tough.
Like, if Kate's like, hey...
Oh, yeah, why don't I ask you? What's bottom of your list?
I would say doing the dishes. Because I feel like they never end. You know,
I don't mind it. You could put some music on or something like that.
I mean, there's just so many other things I would rather do. But I know it has to be done, so what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, it might be like the most important chore.
But see, I would much rather... We have a dishwasher. I'd much rather hand wash than unload the dishwasher.
See, that's insane to me. Because unloading my dishwasher takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything.
Total.
You're just filing papers.
Yeah, I'm putting them in the right spot. And then loading it back up takes like... maybe you're really fast at doing it by hand. But I feel like... my speed at loading the dishwasher, I could load the whole dishwasher in the time it takes me to wash like 4 items.
Yeah, but you're not even doing anything.
you're filing papers.
Yeah, but what happens to the papers you file? You're never gonna read them.
I'm gonna read them. I'll eat off of them tomorrow night.
How much paperwork do you keep in your life? Like oh, I'm gonna file this away.
I honestly, in the internet era, I think paperwork's really overrated. Even stuff, probably shouldn't say this. Even stuff that like the Canadian Tax Authority sends me that's like, you should keep this for like 7 years.
Shred.
I do keep it, but it's not organized. And there's a part of me that's like, if you got a problem with me, you're going to show me the document anyway. So why would I keep it? You're going to show me the piece of paper and be like, we sent this to you in 2019. And I'll be like, seems to check out. Makes sense to me.
Let me check my files. It is quiet over here, huh?
Must be another team of non-bots cleaning up.
Ooh, what's in here? You hear the music? Oh, someone's in here!
Eat this,
Get your
Harley
dancing
Quinn.
shoes on.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Oh, that hurts you?
That's okay. I wouldn't say I got hurt. I'd say I'm dancing. I'm gonna guard the body. Any last words? Oh, come on.
Wait, what did the kids do? I just.
I wish I hadn't looked at that. Whoa! Oh, that was you. Okay.
Hey, Chad, this is what I was doing.
Yeah. Defend yourself.
That's what I was doing. I'll take the BM. I won't take the little brother. All right. Oh, someone's near us. I heard some. Above us. Above us.
I don't know why I'm taking the roof down. We could get on top of a roof and.
There he is. He's on the floor. John Wick. Nice.
Well, you just eat, dude. That was like the whale. Did you see that?
No.
Not the movie, but did you? Well, maybe I didn't ask if you saw the movie.
What do you mean the whale?
It's like I can't say anything without spoiling it, but it reminded me of a particular scene in The Whale.
Oh. Have you ever?
The librarian, get on that, okay? That I mean, that might get you DMCA'd, but.
I've always wanted to watch it, and so I finally watched it, but I relegated it to watching it on a plane just in case anything happened.
What do you mean? Like in case the plane crashed?
No, like there's not a clown that's not gonna magically appear on the plane.
If he does, like that's the worst place because there's no escape.
But I found the movie to be like, it was like probably the best horror movie I've seen.
Are you talking It 2017 or It Tim Curry?
Not Tim Curry, but then people said watch the Tim Curry version. They said it's better.
I think the consensus is that the Tim Curry version is a classic, but the remake is better. That's what most people seem to think. You know what? I'll eat this. Yeah.
Oh, you got to.
But then apparently the second one is not up to the standards of the first one.
Wait, there's a second It?
Well, chapter 2.
Is it out? I didn't know that.
Dude literally just abandoned the shopping cart. Like
it was too slow. Have you seen either It?
I saw It chapter 1. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I just thought there was like.
And I was like, oh, I can't wait for chapter 2. I'll be there no matter what. And then the reviews came out, and it was like 37% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I said, no thanks. Life's too short.
I just felt like there was a point to it. It wasn't just horror for the sake of horror. There was like, a nice message behind it.
The message is like if you and your friends get together, you could, punk out an interdimensional being living in the sewers of Maine.
Well, spoilers, weren't they he only opened his mouth if you were afraid of him, right? If you weren't afraid, he couldn't hurt you.
That sounds right. It's been a while.
Oh. What the heck? All
right. We're at the edge of the world.
Let's win.
He wants you to be afraid because you taste better. Oh, it's like Wagyu. Wagyu meat. I understand. And you imagine a restaurant full of Pennywises. They go out and they're like, oh, it's our anniversary. Oh, this child was shown a haunted house consisting exclusively of mannequins that chased it around before it was slaughtered. Oh, that sounds nice.
Come on. Right here. All right, let's do this. This is the win. This has got to be it, man.
See this pirate ship up there?
Yeah. Are we in
pirate ship?
We're in Tampa Bay?
True.
Wait, who's your current NFL team, or did you switch?
I think I have to root for the Seahawks.
Okay.
They're the closest team geographically, and then we have family in the Seattle area, and they're probably the most popular team in Vancouver. So I think I gotta rep the Seahawks.
But you don't watch NFL.
I try to put it on, but I'm always like, oh man, it's like 10 a.m. on Saturday. Let's put on the football games, and then you just like the day just gets away from you, right? You're like, well, we got to go out and do this thing, and then by the time you come back, it's like
This thing and that thing.
Yeah, Jets versus like another team that's 3-4 or something like that, and you're like, wow, well, no thanks. I'd rather watch it Chapter 2. The Lions they're like the Vancouver Canucks of the NFL this year, right?
Bro, when I got out of the cantankerous situation where I didn't have contact with anything, first thing I go, what's the Lions record? And my jaw just dropped. I'm just like, I don't believe it. They're actually doing it. Like they could be in this. They could be in the Super Bowl. Like that's a. Oh, is that you shooting?
Yeah, on the zip line, but I didn't land any. I don't think we should go up there though. Maybe we'll go up like here instead.
Okay, with you. Uh-oh. Rocket. Oh.
Oh, they're zipping down now.
Okay.
Holy cow, I hit them 3 times. I'm rushing them.
Yeah, he's no shields. Oh, I just saw you thunk one. He's still up there. He's at the phone book. The phone post.
He's down. I don't know if he has a boy.
Nicely done.
No sweat.
Ooh, grenade launcher. Oh, there's a rift right there. Ping.
So true. So true.
Does that mean they're coming?
Oh, one right here.
Not anymore.
This guy's like, oh, thank God there's so many bots in this game. Is he on the tree?
Yeah, he's on the tree. Wow, wow, wow. He's good. He's good. Oh, there's a bush behind you. A bush behind you. Behind the tree.
He's better than me. He's better than me.
He got sandwiched.
We didn't really get sandwiched. We missed all our shots on that one guy. And then while we were shooting, people came and they were like, they're terrible, and they killed us.
I was hoping that you hit one of those shots. I didn't hit a single one.
I think I hit him for 60 total. Holy cow, they're still ranking me up.
Are you silver too?
I am silver too.
Okay, I just got the silver one, which means it's time. We didn't want to win a bronze match. Those barely count.
I would take it. I count it all these days.
I mean, silver would be better though, right?
I think I look at it like the Peloton. I'm just here. I play as well as I play. The results are gonna be what they're gonna be. If they want to give me a trophy at bronze, and then some 17-year-old in chat with 9 hours of free time is like, oh, lol, he's bronze. I'm like, show me your income tax returns.
Oh, gosh.
You're worried about the wrong kind of victories, brother.
Oh my gosh. Any dubs today? You know what? You tuned in just in time. We're about to get one right now. We're saving. We're Mega Llama 5. We're waiting for you.
Don't be shy. Post your mile time.
Hey, have you gone 18-0 in backpacks?
No, but I haven't played in like a week.
What have you been playing instead?
I've been grinding out Lies of P because the bosses are nightmares, man.
So you've been doing Lies of P only streams? Aren't people revolting?
No, dude, Headbangers has been fun as well. Playing a little bit of Headbangers.
Okay. What's your PB? 17-1?
I have no idea.
Oh. In backpack?
Yeah.
Oh.
I explained it to Chad. It was about Lies of P, but I think it applies in other avenues as well. I think I've spec'd into Zen, and you've spec'd into pageantry, and both are totally fine. You're like, we're gonna do no vitality, no vigor. We're gonna, bash our head against the wall until it works, and it's gonna be like fireworks when it happens. You set a challenge and make it, and I'm like, I'm going to be live for 5 hours today and tomorrow and every day until Friday, and I'm gonna put in an honest effort every single day, and whatever happens, happens. Sometimes the streams are great. Sometimes they're merely very, very good. Sometimes you get a superlative moment like that demon noise that I made yesterday. I didn't even know where it came from. I didn't know I had it inside of me.
Basically, you're saying what you get is what you get.
Yeah, exactly. It's whatever hobby I have, I model my entire life after it. You know, when I was into programming, I was like, it's crazy how literally everything is just code. And then, you know, when I was into finance, I was like, you know, this reminds me a lot of the efficient market theory. And now that I'm riding my bike a lot, I'm like, it's like the Peloton, you know, you don't know what your legs are going to be like every single day. So you can't, like, the night before, you can't be like, I'm definitely going to PB tomorrow. You just show up and you do what you could do. Okay, there's a guy on top of your roof.
There's a guy in our face.
He's not in our face. You leave me out of it. I'm running. I'm trying to get him in my face. I'm running over to you right now. Two guys in the open field over here. Hey, I got one.
Smoke
He's
him out.
smoking. I'm in trouble. It's John Wick. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Okay, I got you.
How's it taste? John Wick is about to. He's about to own me. I'm owned.
Did you have any guns worth getting?
No.
All right, let's dial this one. I'm gonna dial.
I think we should take 50-50 responsibility for that. We should land in the same spot. We were like a 30-second run from one another.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought we dropped. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was close yesterday on Liza P to putting some big in, but we held tight. But I'm like, also, I can't. I'd like to, but I can't play this game for another 2 weeks. I'd love to, but I can't.
you gotta do some off-stream grinding then.
Why?
2 weeks, you got some. You're good at these games. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's that you can't do it. I'm saying the bosses. I know you got through the King of Puppets as a difficult boss. It's a top 5 boss without a doubt. For some people, it's #1. But you got a lot of bosses in that same league coming right up. Some of them are back to back as well.
But see, you know what you just told me? Like, I'm licking my chops. I'm like, you just put extra
It's
salt
an opportunity.
on that.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you know how I was frustrated with that boss, and someone in chat said he's blind out of one eye, so just dodge that way, and it worked. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but that's really funny.
But I think it's true. But it ended up dodging towards his good eye, and he can't see out of his
Doesn't
good
matter.
eye.
Yeah, there you go. It's whether it's true or not, it worked. It's a placebo effect.
Wait, so he's top 5 Puppet King?
Some people would say he's #1.
Really?
I thought, for me, he's probably #3 or #4.
Okay. And
I think I'm on the final boss right now.
Oh, so you're almost done.
Yeah, and that's why I'm rushing it to the end a little bit for the same reason. I'm like, I can't have this stuff on the books in December. we gotta get this out of there.
We gotta get some FIFO, man. We gotta get some new product in.
The Isaac multiplayer beta's coming out. Make up for part 75 Liza P.
That'll be fun. We should do something with that.
Ooh, I would for sure. Yeah. I also thought it would be sick. I'm probably not gonna do it because it sounds like a lot of
work.
Yes, exactly. Let's land risky reels. I thought it would be sick to just jump in the random queue.
Oh, that's a great
idea.
Sure
there's probably like thousands of kids and some adults as well out there that are like, I just can't beat like Mom's Heart as the Lost. So you join up and you're like, check it out.
Yo,
It's not like LeBron James, like joining your pickup basketball game. I'm not at that level, but it's like, you know, might be like Scotty Barnes joining your pickup basketball game.
You'd be like, let me solo her. Do you know who that is?
Exactly. Yeah, of course. Then the kid's gonna take my mom's knife in the devil deal, and I'm gonna alt F4. Rip. Good luck.
Oh man. I'm surprised
you got some stuff coming up in that game. All the bosses are really good. I keep talking about like comparing it to Dark Souls. I'm gonna land on this joint right here.
Okay, I'm with you.
I'm like almost every boss in Liza P is on the level of like a great Dark Souls boss. I don't know if any of them are as great as Dark Souls' greatest boss fights, but there's also none that are just like, hey, it's just like a joke.
Like throwaway boss.
Yes, every Souls game has like one where they play like the dopest music of all time, and it's just like a little like pipsqueak that comes out, and you just hit him 4 times and kill him, which is fine.
I mean, I have noticed that like everything there's pageantry. Like even the Puppet King, I'm like, this is modeled after a gorilla, but a graceful, really graceful gorilla.
I didn't pick up on that, but
Chaz asked me to ask you your sushi take, but after this fight. Hold on.
you're not ready for the sushi take.
Oh. It's Miles Morales.
He's right.
Nice.
I don't think it's not fair that they let Miles Morales jump higher. There's a bush coming for us. I threw so hard. Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm impressed you got the first guy. I think those guys are. I think it was Ninja and Tifu.
They were not good at all.
All right,
Did you land the shot on them?
No,
He was just eating them.
Oh. What's your sushi take?
My take is that women like sushi more than men do. I say that as someone who loves sushi. I feel like if you were to take the median answer, if you asked a woman in our demographic what she wants for dinner tonight, she would say, I don't know, how about sushi? And if you took the median take from a man in our demographic, they would say, how are you feeling about pizza?
All right, I'm gonna test this theory.
Okay,
Hold
text
on.
your wife right now.
No, I'm gonna do you one better.
You gonna text my wife?
No.
Now, Chad, no matter what, if Dan's experiment bears this out, then I'm gonna be insufferable because I was right. And if Dan's experiment doesn't bear this out,
Hey, what's
I'm
going on?
gonna
I have a
say-
quick question for you.
Yeah.
So let's say I know we have like plans tonight for date night and it's kind of already set, but if you could have like on an average date night, if you could have one food that you would love to have, what would it be? Like, say, genre of food.
Italian.
Okay. Thanks.
Or
Yeah.
sushi.
No. Okay, I love you. But did you hear that, Ryan?
was that real?
Yeah, that was real.
Did she really correct and say sushi?
Yes.
Oh, dude! You don't know how many half ironic and half serious people I've had to deal with that are like, when did you become a misogynist?
And my wife's as normie as it gets, man, you know?
Oh, man! You didn't text her or anything and say like, hey, say sushi?
Nope, no.
Oh!
Oh. All right, I guess, you know what? Theory proven.
Holy.
Wait, well, your chat was giving you a hard time over that?
Well, it's just like 90 people that were like, it's a joke, and then there's Origin that's like, it's sexist. And I'm like, yeah, it's sexist. It's not misogynistic. It's literally sexist, but it's not like anti-woman. It's based to like sushi. It's great food.
I mean, Origin's a type of mod to go to Seinfeld and heckle Seinfeld. You know, like that's what are you gonna say? But side note, so what would you say for dinner?
Mexican.
Okay, see, I would just say meat.
What?
Like,
That's not helpful.
meat?
You can't just say meat. What do you want to eat for dinner? Meat?
Yeah, meat. Like, let's go
It's
to.
like that's every cuisine has almost every cuisine at least there's some variant of meat in it.
Like primary meat. Like I don't necessarily want
Like a steakhouse.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Okay.
have to be.
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, like you got to work together to come up with what to eat for dinner, right? You can't just say meat.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if I said vegetables, you know?
Yeah, but you wouldn't just say vegetables.
No, I would say Mexican because I'm trying to be helpful. And then when that got shot down, I would say, what about sushi? Because I love my wife. And she would be like, if that's what you want,
I mean,
then that's what we would get.
I'm gonna bust your theory because right now my favorite restaurant is, they just put a rotating sushi bar in the Midwest, which is not typical for where I live, and it's my favorite restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know if that counterbalances, but like, I also go there and get meat though too.
What kind of meat they got there?
Like
Chicken teriyaki?
No, they got like beef coming down the.
Oh,
Yeah.
some yakiniku.
Yeah, they have they had something I tried for the first time. It was like pink meat, or it was like pink fish. It looked like pink soft serve, but it didn't taste very good. It tastes very fishy. Started with S, I think.
What could this be, Chad? It was pink fish that looked like soft serve ice cream
In a seaweed roll.
in a seaweed roll.
Yeah, so it was just like the seaweed outside and inside was pink soft serve. Wasn't sashimi. I like sashimi.
Slime. I honestly, I don't know what it is. Could it have been like a chopped fish in a sauce or something?
No, it was 100%. If you were to take a circle of seaweed and fill it with pink soft serve, that's what it looks like, and it tastes like fish, like guts.
Fish guts.
Yeah, there
man,
was
I got
no rice.
idea.
It was just it was
See, I was thinking
No-
that too. Could it be mentaiko?
no,
Mentaiko
noramaki.
is like
Noramaki. It's noramaki adjacent. It sounds kind of like that, but I don't think it starts with N. Oh, nice gun. Negatoro? Maybe. I do think it starts with an N. What's
okay. Well, negatoro is like it's tuna and like radish and green onion. I think chopped
no,
up.
No.
Negatoro is legit though.
I think it's like a lesser used part of the fish. I don't know why, but
Probably because it tastes like guts.
yeah, it's not very good.
There is some stuff that like at the sushi restaurant I'll eat whatever. There's some stuff I don't vibe with though. I'm not a big fish egg guy.
Really?
And I'm not a big urchin guy.
When you say fish egg, you're talking about like the neon orange stuff?
Yeah, the beads.
They don't taste like anything though, do they?
Oh wait, one right here.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
Oh, you run.
Oh, a
Nice.
little too late on the disengage, brother. That's okay. Happens to the best of us. Get yeeted.
Nice knock.
Watch this. I'm gonna embarrass him. Oh, it felt so good.
Ooh.
Oh,
You didn't want that heavy, right? Purple heavy?
I dropped it for a golden
Okay, all right.
heavy.
All right. And what is sea urchin by its lonesome, or is it in a rice roll?
You can have it either. It's usually served as an
dead ahead.
individual. Huge.
Oh,
Got him.
nice.
It's usually served as an individual piece on top of rice.
Okay. But is it like, it's like, I feel like I've seen it. It's like slimy-ish. Looks like a,
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a yellow tongue, kind of like a small yellow tongue.
I got you.
Ooh. We go up on this?
Up G, we could.
There's a chest up there. You know what? Imagine. Watch this.
You see a guy?
No, I was just trying to knock over the chests. And I wasted 3 grenades, missing every single one.
All right.
But otherwise, I do enjoy sushi of all varieties. I might even it's tough. If I went to a combination sushi and pizza place, first off, I would be skeptical that either of them are very good.
I'd be surprised you'd go to a place like that.
It would be, I don't know, it'd have to be at like a mall or something like that, like an Ohio mall.
Why you gotta dunk on Ohio? Midwest.
It's the state that's most fun to dunk on because like enough people live there to get a little bit offended, but they can't defend themselves.
It's fair. I think I told you 100 times. My senior history teacher had a sign over the door. It says, "Ohio is where Michigan dumps its garbage."
Wow.
I know. It's pretty. It was a bumper sticker, actually.
It is crazy though that they have like 3 big cities. They got Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati.
Yeah, but are any of them good? Columbus is good. I've been to
Columbus,
Columbus.
maybe. I was
Yeah. Cleveland's good. I've been.
mean-
Cleveland is fun too.
Whoa, right below me. Yeah, stay anonymous. I'd be embarrassed too with plays like that. You know what? Eat this.
Someone's coming.
I'm ready. They're gonna be mad because I killed their Discord kitten.
Jeez, man. Discord kitten. Oh, there he is. Let him know who you're repping.
Uh-oh! Holy.
Good slurps, good slurps. All right.
Big slurper up here.
I just learned what a Discord kitten was like last week. How do you know about him?
I'm pretty current. Oh,
Let's see.
thought I saw the shock. Oh, never mind. I don't know where he is. Oh, I see him. He's in the
350.
weeds. I hit him for 101.
Yo, it's Pat McAfee.
Oh. Yeah?
Nice
Smack
shot.
that.
We go slurp.
I'm sure you feel the same way, especially because your kids are getting to the age where there's like some culture.
Yeah.
You know, they have like in jokes with their friends and stuff like that. But having a kid has made me younger. Like Apollo doesn't know what Skibbity Toilet is.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't know what it is either.
How do you not know it? Isn't your kid freebasing Skibbity Toilet videos like 24/7?
No, I don't let my kids. Anything that I do, my kids are not allowed to do. That's pretty much how the rules go in the house. Like video
understand that.
games, no. YouTube, no. iPad, no. Phone, no. TV,
Want the
no.
slot machine?
Yeah, no. They get to do all the fun stuff like color. You know, I'm just trying to keep them as young as possible. I know it's.
Well, I mean, that's the price you pay for having like every single one of your needs taken care of by somebody responsible who has your best interests in mind. Oh, there's a blue slurper in here for you.
Yes,
Pop
please,
yourself
please,
up
please,
a little
please.
bit. Books, yes. I hear that.
Yes, big books, big reading.
There's one at the base of the clock tower. 2 at the base of the clock tower.
Okay. I see you. Where'd they go? Behind? I see him. Oh, he's got a shiny.
He's glinting.
Let's take down the Marty McFly.
Smart idea. He does have a glinter. They're running towards Central Park.
Good ping. Oh, I didn't. Where's he
Oh,
at?
somebody else. Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
They're on the hill across from us.
Okay.
Let's bail towards
I see.
93.
Okay, I like it.
Full damage. Oh, that's gonna sting. It's okay. Someone's parachuting down, maybe on top of us.
Okay.
I can't see them, but I had the audio cue.
Good rotate. Good rotate.
Smart. Can't take them
Behind?
all. Oh.
Gotta give him some cover fire.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Where are they? Oh, they're on the Tippy Hendron.
I got it. Oh. I'm getting to safety. I think this gorge is going to be safe here. They won't have an angle. And then we can heal up. Do you have first aid?
I do. Do you need one?
No, I got one.
A little salt on that. What the heck?
I'm gonna stick to the right wall here. Get out of here.
Heck.
And then we can loop back up the other way.
Okay.
Oh, are you getting tagged?
Hey, I'd keep curving. If you can give me some crossfire.
All right, I'm gonna give you some cover.
Is it auto run in this game?
You have like a stamina meter, so you run out, and then you have to walk.
Good run, good run.
And then I think we can go like straight for a second and then loop on top of the mountain. And then maybe they'll be in the gorge.
I like it.
I'm stunned that we lived, honestly.
I mean, it was a heck of a
That
call
seems
to get
pretty
out of there. We need some... We find ourselves shieldless in Seattle, though, you know?
Blue would be nice, yeah. And I'm immediately going back to the well. I'm like, they must be up there.
See him?
I don't see them.
I feel like silver, where we are right now, is very different than where we started. We were at 10 kill Martys in the other rank.
If they let you...
Let's go to this house. Let's go to this house, see if we can get anything.
Okay. If you could spend $10 in V-Bucks and be unranked again, like
Yes.
just wipe your rank, I would do it once a day.
Me too. 1000%. Oh, this place is looted.
Without a doubt.
No questions.
Everyone's always like trying to make their rank higher. I'm like, the problem is when your rank gets low enough that you're styling on people, your rank gets too high, and then you stop styling on people.
Yo, I got 2 here for you.
Ooh.
Check that 4.
Oh, thank you. 4 of them.
Okay. It's our time.
Do you have space in your inventory for smalls?
I can make space.
Okay. I guess that's true. We need some people to care about their rank so that good people don't pay the $10 to D-rank on purpose. Otherwise, we would pay $10 just to be pitted against the people who are way better than us already.
Someone in chat says literally the worst kind of players do that. What do you want us to say? Oh,
We're not good. Like, what do you...
up top.
Oh, I'm going up to the porta fort. Never mind. Trying to help you.
Shoot.
This one's going to be tough.
One on the ridge, one on the lamp.
I'm falling back for a second, just getting a better viewpoint. Holy cow, this Glen City, bro. No! They got one of the sniper, one with suppressing fire. That
Venom?
was over. I got killed by Venom.
I got one more. You got one more?
Yeah, of course.
Just gonna.
I don't understand. I keep ranking up.
Maybe
It
one.
never ends.
I know. I feel like you should lose rank for losing. You only rank up if you win.
That's insane. So in a given lobby, 99 people would lose rank,
Yeah.
and one person would go 100x.
But but imagine if you're the 100x.
Yeah,
Then you're like living the life of Riley.
yeah, once, and then you play people who are like literally professionals.
But imagine it's like you go
Forever.
you go B to B and you somehow win that one. Then you're like, I mean, you're in a different level.
Yeah, but then you can never play again.
Then you walk out on top. I mean,
It'll
after
just be you and Tim Sweeney.
What is this golden gun? Are you watching Venom?
I am, yeah.
What is
I
that?
mean, it's just built different. Like I do not move like this. They have to,
Do something. All right, here we go. I have a question for you on the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
So I was watching an NFL game and a Marvel commercial came on, and the tagline was the end, and then it showed Thanos and Robert Downey Jr. And then the other slides was just the beginning. And I just threw my hands. I just threw my hands up, and I'm like, that's not even logic anymore. Do you know like what's going on?
I don't know what they're talking about, but the Marvel cinematic and TV universe is pretty rinsed right now.
Okay.
It's pretty cooked.
So you're wiping your hands of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like to defend myself for when I was into it, they did have 0 misses for like 7 years that all built to like a culmination. But then like right after that, they had a hit, like a mid hit, and then a miss, and then like a mid hit, and then like 2 misses, and then you're like, I'm not watching 17 movies if they're not all gonna be half decent. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna get introduced to like another dude in a suit. Okay, here we go again. And it's like a 4 out of 10 instead of a 6.5. No, thanks.
What was the first one that you watched and you're like, okay, this Dan was actually right about these?
Well, I mean, I would dispute your rightness. I'm sure your kids will get into it. You'll pay the price anyway. You'll send me a Discord message in like 2029. That's like, whoa, have you seen Captain America and the Winter Soldier? But like I was in until like until the Thanos stuff ended. Mm-hmm. And then I saw Shang-Chi and I was like, it was okay. And then the reviews for the Eternals came out, and it was like the first Marvel movie in, I don't know, like 9 years to not have a fresh tomato on Rotten Tomatoes. And I said, maybe we'll skip that one. It was around the time that my daughter was born too, I think, or she was very young at least.
Is fresh tomato like 80%?
It's 60, which even then, you know, I mean, you've seen it at the grocery store. There's a difference between edible tomatoes and tomatoes you're excited to eat. And then we saw Doctor Strange 2 in theaters, and people might not go to bat for this, but I think Doctor Strange 2 was a lot of fun because it was deliberately a little campy, Sam Raimi type joint. And then I don't think I've seen one. Actually, you know what? The first one that lost me was Black Widow, which came out like on Disney Plus in the pandemic, and I was like, this is not good.
Doesn't Black Widow star my man?
Who's your man?
I mean,
Robert Downey Jr.?
No, Sarah Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. Oh, my man. I see. It does.
Oh, okay, but it just wasn't
good. And it's just not good. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to see a Scarlett Johansson movie, you go check out like Lost in Translation.
That's a good one.
She's a great actress. Ghost World. She's been in lots of stuff. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, of course, maybe her best work. She really got to do a lot of character work in that one, which is nice.
I'm sensing some facetiousness.
It's a good movie.
What is she doing? What is she doing it? What is she doing it?
What is she doing? She's a spy, you know? She's a spy.
Yeah, but she must do something, otherwise you wouldn't have just said that.
No, she pulls out 2 guns and shoots them, then like inexplicably kills people that are like 50 times bigger and stronger than she is, and she doesn't even have any superpowers, but you know, you just kind of go along with it.
You gonna get some of these mushrooms?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't mean it like that.
Compute chance of winning, negative 13%.
I think we're okay.
You don't have any shield.
It would be nice to have some shields. He's not wrong about
those mushrooms would have given you shield.
Yeah, what, like three a pop?
Yeah, but you don't see Mike Tyson saying that during those podcasts when he's chewing on mushrooms like it's toothpaste.
I've never seen. We run in different circles, I think.
I get that stuff fed to me on Instagram.
You know, I got served a tweet the other day, algorithmically. A dude was like, he listed his diet, and his diet was like 100% clean, natural
meat.
You know, organic food. It was meat and fruits and vegetables. And then all the replies were like, dude, you got to cut those bananas out of your diet. Do you know how much sugar is in there? I need to see if you're going to type stuff like that, like fruit is bad for you on the internet, your avatar better be a picture of what you look like. Because like if it's like a cartoon character or a sports helmet or something like that, I'm not taking that at face value. That's crazy. The dude's diet was like 100% perfect, and they're like, bananas spike sugar and make your body primed to add new calories as fat instead of lean mass. And I'm like, really? Have you ever seen a gorilla? Like, maybe that's not a scientific way to say whether or not a food is good for you. Take yourself to the San Diego Zoo. They'll be just eating like 7 bunches of bananas into the silverback gorilla cage, and they're not even like peeling half of them. They're just ripping whole heads of cabbage in half and just eating them.
Here, come here. Rip this cabbage right here.
Oh, thank you. I can't consume it, but I will hold it.
Right.
I got 2 smalls. Oh no, you can. Oh, that's fine.
I didn't know you had shield. I mean, my thing is when I look at stuff now, I look at the sugar content, and it's like 6 grams of sugars. I think of 6 sugar cubes. Isn't that?
I don't think a gram of sugar is 1. I think a cube has got to be like 10 grams of sugar.
Is it really? That's why I'm like, I haven't been eating anything because there's sugar in everything. How much is a gram of?
Oh my god! No wonder you're not even eating any sugar. Like that's like apparently a cube is 20 grams.
No way.
4 grams. Most standard sugar cubes are 4 grams. Okay, there you go.
Okay. I mean, like, when I saw a bottle of Coke, I'm like, how do they smash, like, 50 sugar cubes in there?
Yeah, you really gotta, like, want a Coke to justify the amount of sugar in that.
But you slurp on diets, don't you?
I'm a Coke Zero, Andy. It's true.
Like, I don't see you ripping them during the show. I don't really ever see you drink anything during your stream.
I have 2 a day, and they're during the stream.
Do you sip on them during the show? I've never seen you eat or drink on your show. Eating
It happens
Eating.
all
Thank
the
you for
time.
not doing that. Like, that's, I don't have pet peeves, but when people eat on stream, they go. I'm like I click off so fast. All right.
It's funny because it doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Really?
Yeah, but I can understand like why it would. I mean, you are kind of like, you know, at work in people's ears. Like if I was listening to a podcast and people started munching on food, I would be like, you really can't wait till like the Squarespace ad to take a bite of your DoorDash? But it doesn't bother me. I can't say what bothers me on stream because it's mean.
No, tell me.
It's just the streamer that like doesn't try. They're literally just like mouth agape playing the game, not saying any words. I'm like, what am I doing here? This is like what boomers thought Twitch was. It was like literally I'm just watching somebody else play a game, like not even that well. Like at least like can't you get some bait or something like that? Can't you say something like hot take, women love sushi, men love pizza? Like try to rile the people up a little bit at least.
Wait. What's Diet Coke called in Canada?
It's called Diet Coke. Although in Quebec it might be called like Coke Diet or something.
Wait.
Can I do something that's gonna make you upset?
Yeah.
It makes me upset.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, okay?
It's not
In
actual.
Canada-
It's not called Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's called KFC because sometimes it's not chicken.
Okay, sure. That makes perfect sense actually.
Okay.
By the way, I'm going back up to get to safety here.
Okay.
In Canada, outside of Quebec, it's called KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes.
In Quebec, it's called PFK, Poulet Frite Kentucky. You know what it's called in France?
What?
KFC. You don't have to literally translate the name. Like, you know, we in the UK they have like au bon pain or like pret à manger. They don't change it to like time to eat. Like it's just that the name of the place is just the name of the place.
Wait. I got a question though. Why do you drink zero and not diet? What's the difference?
I think there is a slightly different taste.
But is it the same thing?
I think diet Coke has 1 calorie and it uses a different artificial sweetener. But really, I just think is that Zero tastes better. But I still think Diet Coke tastes pretty good.
What's the sweetener in Zero?
You know what? I'll check it right here for you.
Ooh, you know what? I'll check this pinata.
What the heck? Is aspartame? Is aspartame in both? What did they do to the aspartame in Coke Zero that makes it taste so much better than the aspartame in Diet Coke?
Yo, there's mushrooms over here if you want them.
Because Diet Coke kind of tastes like I like it, but it's a little bit like you microwave saran wrap. Like there's a little bit of that taste.
You ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah, yeah.
My friend from college, dad, works at Coke and says it's the same thing.
No shot. I don't believe you. That would be so scandalous.
But like, if they're both made with the same fake sugar, how are they remotely different?
I don't know, because I don't know how they make Coke in the first place. It's not like they went down into like there's like a lagoon of Coca-Cola and then they just pull it out, you know, like Dasani. Like this stuff is original recipe, like freestyle jazz.
There's a jumper like on the top of that gray building.
Let's go around.
Okay.
I stole this from a tweet, but I've talked about it a lot. With God as my witness, not necessarily in terms of societal impact, but just in terms of like how far humanity has come, I feel like Coca-Cola is one of mankind's greatest inventions. Because almost every other soda is like, we might have a shooter here, I don't know. Maybe not. Almost every other soda is like, hey, this is like, it kind of tastes like an orange. Hey, it kind of tastes like a lemon. Hey, it kind of tastes like a combination between a lemon and a lime. But Coke is like, it's like a meteor containing a new element landed on Earth. And they were like, oh my God, it's one of the best tasting things that's ever existed. You see this lad right here?
Yeah, but you know what Coke's made from? What it initially was made from.
Yeah, 200 years ago.
So that's the taste of it.
And thanks to woke, we can't have the original recipe anymore. These guys are better than me.
That guy just left his buddy in the dirt. How is this guy jumping on water?
Can you ping him again?
Oh, sorry. They're in this house.
Oh, yeah, I see. I can't really take this fight. I'm gonna get to safety.
Okay.
Which unfortunately is like around there and tilted.
We got to go through, huh? Are we gonna go around?
I think we have to go to the left. Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, I know
Then people are always like, "Oh, we gotta." It tastes like the cola plant. And I'm like, yeah, but nobody knows what that is. Okay. Coca-Cola took that and they made it a star.
See, I thought you were gonna say Coca-Cola because it's the only. Oh, they're right across.
I'm leaving. I'm not joining you in this.
The only soda pop company that hasn't rebranded in 200 years.
Oh, well, you know, what about New Coke though?
But I'm saying like if you
logo?
if you go to any country with different languages, you know the Coke logo, even if it's in a different language.
That's true. It's not like you get to, you know, Indonesia and you're like, what the heck is this? And they're like, oh, that's what we call Coke.
Yeah, you just see the sign and you're like, Coca-Cola.
And then you're like, do you have Coke Zero? And they're like, no. And you're like, all right, I guess I'll have water.
I didn't know you were a 2 Coke a day Andy. I mean, like, I'm starting to picture your room like that one streamer with the Wendy's bags everywhere. Do you just have like Coke cans all over the floor? You're doing 2 a day. You're going a case every 4 days. What happened?
An 8-pack is a case now?
Dude, you need health, or are you good?
No, I got a firstie here. I thought the roof would be bouncy like an old station wagon, but then it just crunched my shins.
I mean, so when you're going to Costco, you're buying like a couple of those pallets, huh? One of those pallets full?
I'm buying a 32 pack once every 2 weeks.
Glinters. Are they boss? No, never mind. A 32 pack once a week?
Once every 2 weeks.
It's a lot of Coke.
I'm laughing because people in chat are like, 2 a day is pretty reasonable. And then they're like, wait a minute.
You know how many
28-ish in 14 days? That's crazy. It's the same number.
You know how many sugar?
And don't even get me started because this is like such an American thing. I'm putting your whole country on blast. People who drink like 9 Bud Lights a day are like Googling, like how many sparkling waters a day is bad for you? Like it's insanity. The stuff that's already ingrained in our culture as like, oh, this is fine, doesn't have to go through the same scrutiny that new stuff does. And it's illogical, man.
What do you
2
mean?
Coke Zeros a day is totally fine. I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm comfortable making the choice for myself.
But you know how many sugar cubes that is a week?
It might be 0 sugar cubes a week.
No.
But to my body, it's like a lot of sugar cubes. Like they're like, holy cow, thanks for the sugar. And I'm like, rip bozo, he doesn't even know. He doesn't know that this can is filled with 100% science. I'm not trying to put you on blast, but Chad did raise a very good point.
What?
Aren't you a G Fuel affiliate?
Yeah. But I'm not drinking 24 cans of G Fuel. I drink it once a week on stream per my sponsor requirements.
Do they make a G Fuel Zero?
They do not. I think it's naturally 0.
That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? It tastes like lemonade, right? There's no way it's naturally 0.
No, but it comes in the default form
Oh,
is
it's
0.
the default
Yeah.
is 0.
Yeah,
Okay. I see.
All right. There's some mushies over here, but I already know what you're gonna say about that.
I think we got to get up to the top of this. Oh, somebody just rifted. Like I can't ping it because it's in the sky, but you can't miss it. 145.
Okay.
Oh, one in the gorge here. I'm not gonna shoot, but
Oh, there's a bush right there. What the heck is that?
hey, Lens Crafters called. They said don't show. Oh, there's one much closer.
Okay.
187. I don't know if they're taking the fight, but they are there. Anyway, Lens Crafters called. They said, don't come back. Your eyes are too good. I'm pushing down on one to the southwest.
Oh. Behind us. They're really behind us. You gotta go.
Okay, they're ripped. Holy cow, they are on us. I got you, brother. Don't sweat it.
Going to the mines of Moria.
If we don't know where we are, they can't know where we are. It's that simple.
You see the crown on the map?
I do.
I'm healing. TY.
No sweat, no sweat.
Good save, good save. Reloads. To play here.
I don't know.
Close.
Go away from the crown, I suppose. It's an old classic, maybe. Long side of the circle. Oh, I gotta take this. Hold me for a second here. I mean, cover me, but whatever.
Oh, they're up there. And they're out there. I got extra slurp if you want to. Here.
Oh no, I'm slurped. I'm relative. Oh no, thank you so much. That's actually just what the doctor ordered.
I think they're... Yeah, there's two teams. You want? Do we engage or no?
I would rather not.
Okay.
Unless we got the drop on them.
No, we don't. They got the drop on us.
Okay.
You want to keep rapping?
Yeah, as much as we can.
Okay.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh, not for long. I'm leaving him. I'm not taking the tear. We do have to start. We gotta find like high ground. I think we gotta climb this hill here.
Okay.
Sorry to Apollo post, but I think it's the best cover that's still in the circle. So we might have to take them.
Sorry, buddy. Can't let you come back from that.
How do we get up? This ain't Skyrim. Todd Howard, get me out of here!
I don't know if we can get up there. Where's?
Oh, a hill in front of us with the porta fort.
Did you get up there? No.
No. Is that you shooting?
Nope.
Oh, there's one on me. Right on this tree right here.
You still there?
I don't know. I took his cover for no reason.
Oh, down here. Down here. Yes.
Huge.
We gotta go. Let's go. We gotta go. We don't want to run in front of this. I'm going in the gorge.
Okay, I understand. Okay, there's gonna be one to your left. Oh, he's one shot right on my body. You got this. Just focus. There's not many people left. It's just you and one more. And you can see him with his crown.
Okay.
Don't worry about the reboot card. Just stay on him.
Where is he, you think?
He's low. I think he's low. He's coming up on your right. He's the crown on your map.
Let's see him. I see the crown. I don't see him.
Oh, apparently that's not him. Never mind.
What is that?
That's not what crowns do.
Oh.
The crown is on the ground, floating around. My mistake.
Blood's pumping. Give me eyes. Give me eyes.
I don't see him. You got the circle.
I think he's up there on that ridge. Oh, I see him
Oh, he's
glinting.
glinting on. Yeah. But he's gonna get pushed.
He picked up the crown.
I don't know what happened with the crown, actually.
I see him up there.
Yeah, he has to come to you.
How many people are left?
It's just you and him.
You sure? What's that 4 mean?
4 spectators.
Okay. Thank you. Should I take a shot or no? Because he doesn't know where I am.
He is a sniper. You should wait for him to move and then try to pepper him as he moves.
Okay.
You might have to wait for the next circle.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh. Huge. Dude, that's for free.
Oh, he's gonna expect me to peek there. Peek there. Expect me to
Huge.
peek there. Peek there. Expect me to peek there. Peek there. Peek there.
Holy.
He cannot have any glinties left. Oh!
Oh!
How much health does he have?
Shields broke. He's gonna die to fall
Oh.
damage or something. Oh yeah. You gotta follow it to safety. But he might be coming. You're good. You forced his hand. You might want to walk back, yeah, and just look that way, because I think that's where he's coming from. You're doing great though. I mean, the pressure's on him.
Come on, baby. Shoot, he may have went up and around. He did. Shoot.
Oh. Oh, he's cracked.
And once a year they get
Let's
together.
go.
Oh man, dude, the blood, good calls. Blood was pumping, man. Holy.
Oh, dude, that was all you.
No,
I
you-
would have been like, I would have been hard scoped on the crown and then got tapped in the head when I was standing still.
No, you were man in the chair and getting me to move with it, keeping the blood pressure down, man. Holy cow.
Oh, they do. They don't juice you 100x, but they juice you pretty good.
Oh man, I think that's you got to go out on top, Ryan.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'll see you in 365 days when they bring back Fortnite OOG. It was fun, Ryan. What are you playing right now? Are you going back into Lies of Poison?
I feel like I probably should because I think there's a chance I could beat the boss today.
All
I
right.
said I was gonna play something else, but I think there's a chance I could send it into the Shadow Realm.
Well, I'm gonna wish you a lot of luck and a lot of Pepti Riz. Good luck.
Thank you. Skibbity toilet to you as well, sir.
That was fun, Ryan. I'll see you.
Stay well.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Holy man.
Chat. Look, once a year. Look, that's for the what was the payday on that? That had to be more than a 50-50 payday. Chat, I'm telling you, I got the look. You think one day you'd grow up and you wouldn't get the shakes? I still got the shakes, man. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. We'll take it. 50-50.